Rasonaver, selamat pagi Rasonaver. Today I'm going to make loaf bread with all-purpose flour. Jadi pagi ini saya akan membuat roti tawar dengan tepung biasa. So in Indonesia it's easy for you to buy all-purpose flour because we know like segitiga biru is all-purpose flour, while bread flour is like tepung chakra. Now here in Russia, you have to see at the back from your flour whether it is 12 or it is 10 to 11 percent of protein. Nah kalau di Indonesia kan mudah kita melihat apakah itu tepung protein tinggi atau rendah. Kalau yang tepung protein rendah itu kayak all purpose flour ya, atau yang sedang. Nah kalau yang tepung protein tinggi ya tepung cakra untuk ke roti. Nah kalau di Rusia kita harus lihat di belakang kemasannya. Kalau misalnya dia 11 berapa, misalnya dari 12 sampai 13 itu berarti tepung protein tinggi. Nah kalau di Rusia ada yang namanya makfa. Kali kalau misalnya dia proteinnya ada 12, kalau nggak salah belly, nah itu 12 sampai 13% itu tepung protein tinggi. Nah sekarang yang saya punya itu tepung protein kayaknya sedang ya, around 11.3% of my flour, but so it's okay. Now I've already have lukewarm water. You can substitute with lukewarm milk. Is 185 gram of water, lukewarm water. Nah ini saya punya 185 gram air hangat. Nah bisa kalian ganti dengan susu hangat sebanyak 185 gram. Let's check. Okay, so first into a bowl, pour this water. Kita tuang, udah selesai. Baru kita kasih ragi. Then we give yes, instant dry instant yeast around 3 gram, 3 gram. Pung. 3 gram ragi instan kering, kemudian kita kasih madu and we give honey here. You can change into sugar too, it's okay. Ini ada madu ya. Madunya sekitar 2 sendok makan, around 2 tablespoon or 40 gram of honey. Jadi yang honey ini bisa diganti dengan gula. Sekarang kita aduk. Saya bawa sendok dulu ya. Okay, now we stir until it becomes mixed well. Kita aduk pakai whisk aja atau pakai sutil kayu boleh ya, sampai dia tercampur rata, until all mixed well together. I mean honey and lukewarm water plus dry instant yeast. Nah, ini ya, dipakai apa aja yang ada. Kalau saya pakai yang soft. Soft itu mahal sih sebenarnya, nggak apa-apa. Nah kalau sudah semua, baru kita tambahkan tepung terigu ditambah garam. So here I've already have 300 gram of all-purpose flour. Ada 300 gram terigu. Nah kita akan kasih garam sekitar 3 gram atau setengah sendok teh. We are going to put salt around 3 gram or half teaspoon. Kita letakkan 3 gram garam. Ini udah ya. Kelihatan nggak? Agak susah memang kamera saya, yang bukan kamera, karena yang baru ini susah karena nggak bisa ditundukkan. Nah sekarang kita kasih semuanya, all of them for flour. Together with salt, sea salt, you can use any kind of salt there. Nah, cemplungin ke sini, baru kita aduk. Can use this one. Lebih baik pakai sutil atau pakai yang can use spatula better, because if we use whisk it will somehow stuck to your whisk, so better no. You can use your hand after that. Make sure you have hard spatula. See, it's not so soft, so it's good. Don't forget to wash your hand. Jangan lupa dicuci tangannya. Kemudian kita diamkan, and then we cover for 20 minutes. Kemudian kita tutup selama 20 menit. Cover for 20 minutes. You can make it like this, so it's easy. Okay, boom, like that. Meanwhile, you can wash the stuff. Bisa dicuci peralatannya. Okay, then cover with this, and then put it inside oven, but don't turn on your oven. Just put, because now it's winter here, karena ini musim dingin ya. Kalau dibiarkan di suhu ruang dia kedinginan dan nggak akan ngembang. Or you can also cover with plastic wrap and then cover again with napkin. Okay, so see you in 20 minutes. Sampai jumpa lagi setelah 20 menit. Okay, more than 20 minutes, maybe around 24 is okay. Now like this. Sekarang ini udah lebih dari 2 menit ya. Ada lebih daripada 20 menit, sekitar 24 ya. Nah, saya pakai jemur-jemur dulu. Nah, sekarang kita ambil, we take this from bowl and then put it like that. And then make it flat. Setelah itu kita pipihkan, baru kita kasih butter. After that we make it flat, and then we give 22 gram of unsalted butter, or around 1.1 and 1.5 tablespoon of unsalted butter. Nah, sesudah kita keluarkan, nih ya, kata nggak? Nah, sesudah kita keluarkan, kita pipih-pipihkan. Bisa pakai rolling pin, you can make it rolling pin that you cover with. Nih ya, pakai tangan aja lah. Nah, because it's still sticky. So, put it there first. Make it like this. Nah, kasih 22 gram butter tawar atau butter tawar. Nih ya, sekitar 22 gram unsalted butter, atau sekitar 1,5 sendok makan di tengah-tengahnya, in the center. Kemudian kita lipat, and then we fold it. We fold it, and then we do kneading, but not too long. Just here, and then put. Meanwhile, you can use the remaining of butter to make your hand slippery, so it's easy for you to do kneading. Jadi mudah ngulennya ya, kita nggak terlalu banyak ngulennya. Lipat, just fold it. Kemudian kayak nyuci, it's like you do washing. Kayak gini, sampai dianya tercampur, until the butter united with your dough. Like this. Sebenarnya lebih mudah kalau dalam mangkok ya, it's easy if you do in a bowl. It's okay, no problem. Just make it inside like that, inside like that. Jadi nanti yang ininya menyatu. Boleh to wash your hand. Jangan lupa dicuci dulu sebelum melakukan ini ya. Fold it. So do this until all become united well, sampai semuanya tercampur rata dan nggak ada lengket-lengket lagi ya, sehingga nanti adonannya bisa dibagi. So after already unite, you can divide into 3 parts. Kayak gini aja. Nah, ini tarik, ulur, lipat, tarik, ulur, lipat, pull and then fold, pull and fold, pull and fold. Usually around 10 to 15 minutes, sekitar 10 sampai 15 menit ya. Biasa aja, gampang. Kalau kita udah terbiasa, nggak akan capek lagi. Because after that the result is awesome. Bayangkan kalau misalnya sudah ini kan dimakan oleh keluarga kan enak. But if you're prefer to buy, no problem. Actually it's easy. Nah, jadi seperti ini. Kayak nyuci lah. Kita kayak banting-bantingan lah sedikit. And you can. Nah, kalau sudah bisa dipulung kayak gini, lipat kayak gini. Jadi dia proses yang ngulennya itu nggak mengerahkan tenaga. Nah, jadi seperti ini. Just have to fold it. Then use your power when you angry. Like that. And then cing seperti ini ya. Nah, again bulat, fold it, and then kerahkan tenaga, gitu. Dan gini. Nah, lipat kayak gini. Tahan, hold and press. Hold and press. Hold, press and fold. Fold it. Nanti adonannya tuh menyatu. Hajar. Ya. Nah. Ya, konsistensinya itu oke banget udah belum 15 menit loh. Even though it's not even 15 minutes here. Jadi ada turun salju ya. So there's snow, the first snow in winter 2021. Ini gulung. Begitu seterusnya sampai dia nggak lengket lagi di tangan, until this dough is not sticky into your hand anymore. When you do like this, try to use the palm of your hand. Jadi jangan semuanya, tapi telapak tangan yang sebelah sini aja. Just palm of here like this. Use like that. Okay. Don't forget you can use this one. So it's easy for you to gather all your dough that stick to your cutting board. Jadi mudah ngumpulinnya ya. Nah, puter kayak gitu. Nah. Okay, now done. So it's really clear the difference between bread flour and cake flour. I mean, between high protein and then all-purpose flour. So if bread flour is easy for you to make it not sticky anymore to your hand, but using all-purpose flour, as I experience now, is a bit longer. But it's okay. Let's see later the result. Okay. Jadi dia agak sedikit, memang beda. Memang kalau kita pakai tepung roti yang protein tinggi sama tepung protein rendah, dia lebih cepat glutennya. Kalau yang pembentukan glutennya kalau dia protein tinggi. Ini kan protein rendah, dia ya apa-apalah sekalian olahraga. So it's okay. See, look, not sticky anymore. It means that your dough already ready. Now we have to make it like this. Fold it inside. Lipat-lipat ke dalam, bentuk kayak bola. Gini, kucung seperti ini ya. Ting. Nah. And then you have to divide into 3 parts, three part the same one. Dibagi bagian ini ke dalam 3 bagian. Gini. I'll give you like this. So like that. Take one. Nggak mau lepas, mau terpisah dehnya. Ayo, nyingkir dulu. Nah, ini ya, 3 part. Kemudian dibulat-bulatkan, tutup dan istirahatkan 15 menit. And then you make it a bowl like that. Take one part, fold it. Dah, like that. And then put on your cutting board and cover with plastic and let it rest for 15 minutes. Nah, setiap bola-bola ini dibagi. Ini dibikin bola-bola yang adonannya tadi ya. Kemudian didiamkan selama 15 menit, ditutup, oke? Okay? Okay, already. All the same 171 gram for each of them. 171 gram untuk setiapnya ya. Kalau nggak sama, dia nanti ada yang tinggi, ada yang pendek roti tawarnya. Nah, ini kita istirahatkan selama 15 menit. Okay, see you. Already more than 15 minutes actually because I have to do something, but it's okay. Nggak sampai 30 menit kok. Nah, ini jadi seperti ini ya. Sekarang kita ambil bagian, so like this. Now we take one of them. Dia berdempet. Nah, dia nggak mau dipisah. Okay. After this, we have to make it flat, and then we put into this bread loaf pan. Sama ya pembuatannya itu sama, kayak gini. Can you see that? Using rolling pin. Kita buang gasnya, we get rid of bubble, the gas from the dough. Seperti ini. Okay, then we take again, turn over, kita balik. Susah sama. Nah, seperti ini. Boleh dikasih gendum ya, supaya dia nggak lengket. Nah, usahakan sama. Like that. Enough. Sekarang what we are going to do like this, see, we fold it, kita lipat ke dalam kayak gini, nih ya, enggak? Now we fold it like this, in one side like this. Dianya ke sini. Kemudian satunya dilipat juga ke sini. And another side also you put like that. Jangan lupa cutting boardnya ditaburin tepung jadi mudah, dia nggak lengket. So like this. Then use your hand, put like this. No, use this one. Pipihkan lagi seperti ini, jadi dia nggak kerucut. Nah, seperti itu ya caranya itu, kayak gini. Kemudian dibalik. Enggak lengket. Sama. Nah, dan like that. Sekarang it's time for us to shape that. Panjangan kali ya, ya udahlah nggak apa-apa. It's okay, no problem. And then you have to make like that, pull, and then like this, and then like that. Jadi seperti ini, gulung sampai ke ujung. Just roll your dough, but don't forget after roll and then press a bit. Press a bit, ting like this. Nih, again. Nah, it will be like this. And then you pinch. So it will not go anywhere. Nah, yang ini kurang rapi. Even though it's for family, you have to make it tidy. Nah, yang ujung-ujungnya ini kita giniin. Jadi kayak kalau lagi ngulung karpet kayak gitu ya, king kayak gini. Nah, you can ask help from here. Jadi agak kembung. Udah gitu aja, sama. Kemudian dicemplungin di sini, ditaruh di sini. Biarkan dia beristirahat dulu. Nah, like that. Don't forget to cover, jangan lupa ditutup. Nanti kita akan biarkan ini selama berapa jam ya? 90 sampai 120 menit. So around 2 hours. From 90 minutes to 120 minutes. So almost 2 hours. 1 jam setengah sampai 2 jam ya. Oke, begitu seterusnya, and so forth. Oke, dan nah sekarang supaya rata, so to make it same height, so here poke like that. Jadi ratakan supaya nggak ada yang tinggi sebelah, ada yang pendek sebelah ya, seperti itu. Nah, sekarang udah ada kayaknya satu yang gendut ya, udahlah apa-apa. Dia belum mengembang, biarkanlah dia. Nah, sekarang tinggal kita tutup dan biarkan selama 2 jam, and let it for a while around 1 hour and a half until 2 hours. Nah, in 20 to 30 minutes, in the end of your 2 hours, prepare to preheat your oven. Jadi di akhir 2 jam, sekitar 20 sampai 30 menit, panaskan oven. Nah, sesudah 2 jam, after 2 hours, you prepare egg yolk, 1 egg yolk, milk, also what else? Water a bit, and I think that's all. Nah, because like that. So prepare melted butter. Melted butter. I mean melted butter, okay? Jadi siapkan melted butter. Sesudah disiapkan, baru dikasih susu, bisa susu cair, bisa susu kental manis, kemudian dikasih air. If you use condensed milk, you use water. But if you use milk for drinking, then no need water, okay? And then polish on top of your bread after 2 hours, sesudah 2 jam, okay? Then bake. Nah, for the first, you can use 180 to 170 degrees Celsius to preheat to bake. After that, you can reduce. But I suggest you only 170. But I don't know. It is my oven like that. It depends on your oven. Jadi tergantung oven masing-masing ya. Kalau oven saya begitu. Okay, see you. Di 2 hours sudah 2 jam. Sekarang kita akan oles ini. We are going to polish this with egg yolk, butter, melted butter, water, and condensed milk. Jadi ini sudah saya campur ya, butter cair, kemudian susu kental manis, kasih air sedikit, dikasih kuning telur. Nah sekarang kita oles, kemudian nanti di atasnya ditaburin sesame seed, like sesame seed. Oke, supaya lebih cantik loh. Kemudian kita panggang sampai dia menguning kecoklatan. Then we bake until golden brown. Now time for us to bake. Jangan lupa dihentakkan ya, buang gasnya seperti itu. Oke, 30 menit. Jadi saya bakingnya 30 menit ya. Nah, here smells of honey actually. Bau madu ya, kencang. Lihat. Cantik adanya. Nah, ini kita akan keluarkan dari loyang. We are going to take it out from this loaf and then use rack, cooking rack or anything that you can use. Like me, I'm going to use a ratio cup of saslik to make it dry, to make it cool. Jadi ini akan didinginkan dulu dan saya akan potong roti tawarnya nanti esok hari, jadi supaya bagus teksturnya. So all you have to do, you just have to wait until it becomes cool and then let it for a while. Tomorrow you can cut that. So for example, today you make, tomorrow you cut, because the texture will be good. Okay, when tomorrow already cut, I will show you. Ketika besok sudah mau dipotong, nanti saya kasih lihat. Okay, so like this, so beautiful. Smells very good. Wanginya enak banget. Nih ya, I put into this. So here can you see? Very well. So it is for my husband breakfast for couple days. Jadi ini untuk sarapan pagi suami saya untuk beberapa hari. Ini cepat habisnya ya, dan ini oke banget. Okay, so see you tomorrow. This is already tomorrow. Ini sudah hari berikutnya. So today, one day after I bake my bread here, texture like this, soft, very soft. Jadi seperti ini ya. Can you see clearly? Soft, and I wanna taste that without jam first. Jadi ini sudah keesokan harinya, sesudah saya panggang roti saya dengan menggunakan tepung biasa ya, bukan tepung roti. Kita coba dulu. Since I use honey, so smells is awesome. Wanginya wangi madu. It is soft. madunya kencang, so the smells of honey is strong here. You can even eat without jam. So I didn't use milk, so I just use warm water. So a bit different. If you use milk, texture much more milder. But overall, I like this. So this could be all an alternative way if you somehow lack of all-purpose flour. Jadi misalnya kehabisan lack of bread flour, kehabisan tepung roti, bisa pakai tepung biasa atau tepung protein rendah atau sedang. But of course a bit different, little bit dense, but I like. Still good. See how soft it is. Ini seperti itu, tapi memang harus diulen. So I need to do kneading this by using my hand is around 20 to 25 minutes. Well, I'm using another method. No, kneading method is awesome. Plus it use bread flour. Nah ini memang harus diulen ya, sekitar 20 sampai 25 menit. It depends on the your all-purpose flour type. Jadi nggak sama tipe tepung terigu tuh, lain kadarnya. Okay, so I think that's all for today's review of this. Okay, don't forget to subscribe, share, like, comment, and don't forget to press notification button so you never miss our update video. Jadi jangan lupa untuk berlangganan, kemudian di share, di like, di komen, dan ditekan tombol notifikasinya supaya kamu nggak ketinggalan video kami selanjutnya. That's Rational Brothers. Sampai jumpa lagi Rational Brothers. Pakai. Okay, I'm going to continue my eating.